Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Right. Think everything's going well. Think everything's going well. So, all right. So we should be able to finish Greedfall today. Should be able to get it finished. So we should get this finished. So once we get this done, we're gonna play a little bit of Lord of the Rings Online. So we'll finish that tonight off with that. And let me pull up my schedule because we had some changes. So Friday night we're gonna stream Firewatch that was scheduled. And then Saturday will be Observation, maybe into Sunday a night on that one. After that, we're gonna do the Book Walker. So we did a demo during the demo days of the Book Walker, but the game is fully released, and I have Game Pass, so I can just get it off of Game Pass. So I'm just gonna play it from Game Pass, and it's a pretty short game. Probably takes less than 2 days, 2 streaming days to do it. After that, we're going to do Blacktail, which is a adventure game where we get to play as Baba Yaga. So it's like a Scandinavian myth. So we basically in that game we were exiled as a witch from our tribe, and we're wandering around in the wilds, and we can be either evil or good. And then it'll be Baldur's Gate. Now, Baldur's Gate, Baba Yaga, part of me thinks that she might be, it could be the witch that was in Hansel and Gretel, possibly. But it's a witch that lives in the woods. And I think the stories were to scare children from wandering out in the woods. And then we're going to be doing Baldur's Gate. Now, Baldur's Gate, initially they said that it's going to be a 72-hour head start, but it's a no. Now that since they pushed the game back closer, it's going to be the 3rd no matter what. So the 3rd, that Thursday, we'll be playing Baldur's Gate. I have the 4th off, so it'll be a long stream. Very long stream. I played the demo maybe a year ago on Blacktail. And the Blacktail came out, I think, towards the end of last year or very beginning of this year, one of the two. How about let's hop in? Get going. Now, with Lord of the Rings Online, I'll just start a new character. So we'll be trying a new one, just to do the very beginning stuff. Form in here. I find. So I have 3 days off. I think 3 days off in August and 3 days off, maybe 3 days off in September, where we're gonna have some long streaming days. We'll have some extra streaming days. I would like to say I can get Baldur's Gate done before Starfield, but Baldur's Gate, I think they said it's gonna be 75 to 100 hours. Main story. I have a feeling it's going to take me over 100 hours, probably, because I like to be kind of thorough in games. I might be, you're gone. Just tell your husband that I'm sorry, I got to watch streams, you're on your own. Oh yeah, go back in there. What is our quest? Oh, we got Constantine's hideout. Yeah, let's go do that. He's somewhere in... I think he's in this town. Probably in his... Wait, not in this town. Probably at home. Back. Possibly. We have to be really close to the end. Okay, so we'll go here, and then we got to go here. Well, I don't think it has to be in that order, but who knows. I assume his hiding spot's gonna be in his house. Oh. Oh, he's way over here. Just a tiny bit. Let the dog out, which he decided to hurt himself again. Or more. But no, not really. I got my schedule, how it is pretty much every single day, is I get up at 6 a.m., get ready to go to work, and then I, he's talking to me at once. And, I get off of work at 3:30. I make a couple videos, then I eat supper. On, like, Wednesdays and, like, Monday, Wednesdays, I make videos after supper. Then I'm a little late at night. Like today, I had supper. I let my dog yell. But he tore his ACL and it looked like he was getting better, but he's an idiot. And he just decides that he needs to just take off like a bat out of hell and hope one of the neighbor's dogs are outside. Yeah. No.
Move away.
Good job, Kurt. But yeah, in front of my computers. It's basically my life. And then sometimes I read. Sometimes I read. Read a little bit yesterday. Oh.
The cave that Constantine indicated in his note shouldn't be very far.
He has guards that are very loyal to him. There's a chance they'll be protecting his hideout.
Come on, you can kill him. The wife leaves earlier morning, so it's just gonna be us boys hanging out. Is this cave always here? Oh man, I just went right into that one too. Man, that hurt so bad. Did I even hit it? Oh yeah.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Oh sweet, I leveled up. Spent a lot of my days just in front of a computer. Going to the library with the kiddo to pick up a new baby book. I just ordered some new books. As if I don't have enough. Oh my god, I'm addicted. Level up. I don't have 3 points for that. But well, that Brandon Sanderson, who wrote the Mistborn, and well, my other addictions is video games. I have so many of them. But yeah, he wrote the Mistborn series. Well, he has this other series, Stormlight Chronicles, something like that. And I liked his books. There were 4 of them during Steam Prime days. The hardcovers were like $13-14, so I got all 4 of them. I also have a book that's I also have another book from my favorite author, Robert McCammon. He had a book that came out, and it was because he writes horror books, but he also has another series where it's in like the 1600s, and this Matthew Corbett is kind of like a Sherlock Holmes, at least in the first book I read. He's like a Sherlock Holmes. So he went to check and see, and he used these newfangled stuff because they were claiming this lady was a witch, and they were going to burn her. So he went over there to investigate. It's pretty good. It really matters much anymore, does it? Tuition? But he's my favorite author. But he wrote mostly horror books, and they're like my favorite ones. Well, he had this new book that came... Well, not new, but it came out a few years ago in hardcover, and then it just disappeared. You couldn't find it anywhere. You could find it on eBay for like $80. I'm like, I'm not going to spend $80 on a book. So, it's now being released in paperback. Get all my points in? Oh, I do have another point. Endurance. So it's coming out in paperback later this month. So I pre-ordered it. So that should be being sent to me here a little bit. See, there was a first edition of The Hobbit. But wow. Such luck. My Hobbit books. I don't know if you can see it because I have it right here. Because a lot of times I just sit and read it while I'm rendering my videos. But it says, can't read it. It says, an epic motion picture trilogy coming soon. New Line Cinema. I've had these books for a little while. According to my calculations, by performing linking rituals in Redgwyn, in Bedelvi, and on Mylfrictamen should be sufficiently weakened, and I sufficiently powerful to fight him. I cannot wait to annihilate this senile old god.
Constantine has marked several places on this map. I recognize some of them. They are sacred places for the natives, places of connection. This place, this journal. My poor Constantine, you have completely lost your mind. What are you hoping to achieve with these rituals?
No Donegad has ever done such a thing. It goes against the balance that we are defending. Enon Myrfrichteman was right. Your cousin wants power. He is feeding from the strength of Tyr Fredi.
So much so that he's threatening Enon Mylfrichteman himself. He wants to take his place. To think he's been plotting this absurd plan for weeks. He even used us to achieve it. The intruder in the sanctuary was certainly sent by him to scout the place. We'll need to gather allies if we're going to stop him. But we will also have to weaken him and break apart the bonds that he's established.
I'm okay with
I don't
who we
know
choose.
exactly how these things work. And unless you do, we're gonna need help. How about Dunkus? Mev scares me a little.
You're right. Let's go and find him.
Okay, ask Dunkus for help. Good thing with this game is I can't do stuff out of order. So we're going to continue. We're going to Dunkus. I don't know if we've really done anything, or our decision, if we've had anything that actually worked towards that yet. No. Oh, I love this game. Love it. 8, maybe? 7.5, 8? I mean, there's a few buggy things, but overall, love the story. Combat's not bad. That's probably one of the most lacking things I would almost say is maybe combat. But I really enjoy it. The way this game played, it's pretty much a must-buy for the second one, for me. Now I want to play other Spiders games, because this, I think it's the first one I've ever played. I don't even know the right spot. Oh, I am. So on Friday night stream, Firewatch, I believe that game is overwhelmingly positive. I believe that's the rating on Steam. And it's kind of it's like a story walking simulator for that game. But it's a short game. Should finish it in one night. Break links.
I need your help. You may have heard about the strange guardians who are leading the animals to attack everyone.
Yes, Darren of the Donea Exregao sent me a messenger to tell me about it.
It is the work of my cousin.
It's gonna be nice.
He completed the bonding ritual in several places on the island. Every time he bonds himself,
I may start
he
earlier
becomes
on some
more
of these days
powerful,
too.
transforms the guardians and sends them to attack his enemies.
And he weakens the island and threatens us all. Katasach and Evoshkire should never have bonded him. His spirit is not in balance. The only thing he does is take and take again. He will eventually devour everything.
Enon Frichtemann did warn me that he would now turn his attention to the heart of the island.
What are you planning on doing, and how may I help?
We're gathering our allies. But if we
He
want
was
to
my
stop
other
him,
choice.
we'll have to weaken him.
And
For the
break
king.
some of his bonds. I see. I will have to talk about this with the rest of the Donegada, and hope that they will answer my call. But in the meantime, the Nodas will accomplish their duty. However, we will need your help.
What can I do?
During the ritual, the one who is bonding himself spills some of his blood near the base of a stone. And this blood summons a guardian. The guardian lifts the stone so that it may serve as an anchor point for the bond. The only way to break this bond is to have a guardian topple the stone. We will be able to do it, but these rituals take a long time. Too long to be done quickly. So, in the meantime, you must prevent your cousin from drawing magic from the place. Here, take these seeds and plant them at the bottom of your cousin's bonding stones. These plants grow very fast, and their roots will prevent him from drawing the strength of Tiefradi. However, you must be careful, because the guardians corrupted by him will come to defend the stone.
Boss fight!
Thank you, Dunkus.
And thank you for wanting to stop your cousin. Don't worry. I will send my people to finish the work of the plants I have given you.
I must admit that I expected Dunkus to be more angered when he learned what Constantine had done.
He's a sage amongst sages, even amongst the Donegada. Enon Frichtemann speaks in his ear. I think he already knew what was happening, even before we came to see him.
I almost regret not choosing him to become High King.
It was my initial choice, but pure pressure made me choose something else. Break his box. I can't. But no, I'd be happy to get rid of. You just scare Nightbot? Scare Nightbot. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, I did go to the right spot. Hey, dang it. What's going on? We are going... Well... Yeah, I need to just get rid of it so nobody doesn't do that on... It's not agreeing with me because it's not doing other things I asked it to do. Dang it. I don't know. Did you watch any of the video, from last week? Or the other last stream? My cousin is trying to basically get powerful enough to take on their god. Got a boss fight, I believe. Yell at me.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, get out of that.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Green blood. I can't hold on much longer.
He's down. Oh, he actually hit me, that one. I dodged. Drink that potion. Oh, wrong button. Oh my god! I wasn't expecting that attack.
It's dead. Now let's plant the seed Dunkus gave us at the base of the raised stone.
Ooh, boy! Oh, there.
Look! The plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Donigarda of Dunkus's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Okay. Oh, I gotta go to whatever that place is now. Okay. Right way? Right way. Try West Road. Swamp Sanctuary would have been. Oh well. There's gonna be another boss? I mean, we killed a boss here earlier. Oh no, there's another one. And he has other crap with him too. This is gonna be interesting. You're supposed to dodge, but
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
oh, it's
I'm wounded. I need help.
well. Don't stand in that crap.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Crap away from me.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
I didn't give you permission to touch me.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
We can access the stone now and plant Lucas's seed.
Loot all these. That one better than I expected.
Look, the plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Donegada of Dunkas's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
That it? It is. All right, we gotta go to Glendon. Gotta be getting close to the main battle, right? This way. All right. Where are we going? God, that's really all I got. The only other thing I have are these. And I'm missing a few notes, so they're hidden somewhere throughout the year. But really, I got this all. I don't know what region this is, so I've never been there, so that quest will be. You're right.
Hello, Glendan.
Birt Tirto Madonol Menawi. What can I do for you?
Rival of allies.
To tell you that men are going to come all the way to the sanctuary.
Oh, we have this big
Some
battle.
Renaigse.
I thank you for warning me in person. But our High Queen has already informed me. She is disgusted as much as I. That warriors from a faraway island tread the earth of our sacred lands. But we do not really have a choice, do we?
No. It is all of Tirfredi and Enonmil Frichtamen that's in danger. We have need of every able warrior to protect them. You need to prepare yourself as well. I fear that you will not be spared.
We will fight, have no doubts. Because such is our duty and our will. These are our lands that are attacked.
I have no doubt. Good luck, Glendan.
May the rocks give you their toughness. You shall need it more than everyone else. Can I do anything else for you?
Yep.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.